What's going on, YouTube? I'm just gonna knock my freaking mic all about. How's everyone doing tonight? If you go ahead and look by the screen, we'll be playing the Stanley Parable Ultimate Deluxe Edition. We are on the PS5, and it is asking me if I played the Stanley Parable before, which I have played it on Steam in the original version. And I'm going to go ahead and say yes here. So it's going to be a nice little chill out stream for my Twitch channel tonight because I'm a little tired. So if I flub up a lot of words, it's gonna happen. So yes. All right, barely visible. Let's not make it too dim because I at least want it to look decent for, wow, see, look on computer, like, to me, that's barely visible, but as I look at the stream, I can't even see that. So yeah, we're gonna jack it up a little bit. All right. Looks good. So please enter the current time. It is currently 8:45 where I'm at. Can I just run it the other way? Yes and no. PM. 8:46 now. 8:46. All right. Accessibility settings can be accessed from the main menu. Okay. Sounds like rough time. Overtime always sucks, especially last minute. UTB setup. Thingy job. It's rough time. A lot of times I'm used to working over. So I think I need to actually, let's move me over here and maybe put that down here. So let me check settings. Field of view, sensitivity is fine. I do have subtitles on just so we can go ahead and see what's being said. So let's go ahead and go back and begin the game. The end is never, the end is never, the end is never, the end is never.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Probably going to turn the volume up a little bit since it...
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor at his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley...
There we go. The record now wants to record. I'm gonna lose my stinking mind. So yeah, with all the endings in here, we'll just try to see what we can get without needing a walkthrough or figuring out some of the other ways. And we'll just start it off with the regular old.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Ending.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
So yep, let's see. Stop market is somewhere here. Color in this segment, stripes. Using slides to assure employees that everything's okay. So remember, everything's okay. More whiteboards to do. Synergize core. Everyone is unique. You most of all. You're unique. Me, I'm unique. And number of slides on this slide. Slides, charts, charts, and slides. Okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Because I'll see if I can remember a lot of the original endings.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845.
It's not much secret if you're just going to tell me.
Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
It's going to be way different with... There we go.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
I think I need to turn the sensitivity up a little bit. Did that not save because that didn't crank it some bitch up to 10? Okay. It still feels extremely sluggish. All right, now we'll just go ahead and start off with the regular first ending where we go to the mind control facility and turn it off and leave.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Excuse you too.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
But this says escape. Okay.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
So they didn't fix this bug.
Did he
Looks
have
like
the strength to find out?
this is a bug where you can climb up here and fall down and get stuck into the pit. And then we'll turn on the cameras.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
How do you zoom in?
Each bore the number
That's
of an
crouch.
employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers.
Left sides are
The
crouched,
lives
so
of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
not zoom
And
in?
Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored
Apparently
in this
I can't. I can
place
crouch.
where freedom meant nothing.
because there's one of them all glitchy and jumbled. That's the
This
elevator.
mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
327.
Was
There
this
we
the only
are.
reason he was happy with
Where's
his
the 427?
boring
We're
job?
427.
That his emotions
We're
had been
over there.
manipulated to accept it blindly?
Nope, there it is. Nope, that's 423. 427. We're right there. Change back. There's our office. Right there. Okay. Hop on in here.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it?
It's gonna be hard
Was it
making
even
commentary
possible?
when narrator's
Had he
gonna be
truly
speaking
spent
most of
his
the words.
entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
No.
For he would dismantle the controls
Let's
once and
destroy
for
it.
all.
And I really don't have a pointer because it's not very helpful if I'm trying to press stuff. Where's my little pointer at? Cursor. We're gonna shut this
And when at
bitch
last he found the
down.
source of the room's power,
Oh, there it is.
he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
He's just gonna go ahead and do all the work for me. So we're gonna turn it off and get out of here. Are we free? Or are we dead?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
It is.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
Friggin' controller was going crazy vibrating
as
there.
the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where
Every one of them
had his
except this one.
co-workers gone?
Who knows?
How had he been freed from the machine's grasp?
I
What
controlled
other
him.
mysteries did this strange building hold?
A lot more.
But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go.
Happiness.
No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only
Stanley's
thing
life.
worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation.
Here we go. Game
the
over.
immense possibility of the new
Thanks
path
everyone for joining me
before him.
tonight.
This
That's
was
how quick it
exactly
was.
the way,
Everyone have a good
right
night.
now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Guess I need to have like a stream offline title card here. Oh, there we go. Beat the game. There we go. And we're back. So
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
let's.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Nope. Is it this one or this room? Well, it wasn't this room. Okay, so it was this room.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
You're full of it. Ah, there we go. Made it. All right, now up and over and out.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along.
Another
He
ending.
then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be?
No.
Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Yep. No.
Ah, then in that case, we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not.
90% of this
In
game
fact,
has just had to be audio
I'm just going
tracks.
to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other options so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
Yes? Yes? No? Yes? I can't continue the game from down here. Hello? Hello? Mr. Voice in the sky? Yes. I don't think... I don't think, all the... Great, can't wait to get that one. I don't think... I can always do that one. Click on door. Oh, yes. Where's that door?
All of his co-workers were gone. Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the trophy? Click a door 5 times? Is that all you think a trophy is worth? No,
Get this trophy.
No, I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now, suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
1, 2, 3. Really? Thanks, Nightbob. Sorry about that, Venga.
Witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
You didn't get like 50 clicks? I mean, you could still message, right?
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this trophy to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way no matter the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
All right, 417. 417.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Okay, oh, yeah, I have Nightbot set up for spam, so sorry about that. 437? Oh, there it is.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
We can do 10 clicks. Oh, you're fine, Vega. Believe me. I just have Nightbot set up for no spam, so...
Now, back to door number 437.
Even though that's you were just saying what the trophy was. Back to 437.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine. All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
You're right here.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
418, 419. Come on.
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right,
Hey,
let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
All right.
We've almost got it. Now the copy machine. Do that one again.
Come on. Yeah, get excited. Copy machine.
Finish it off, Stanley. 5 clicks on door 430.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today.
All right. Now, what other trophies do we got? Well, see, I would assume that X was jump, but it's making the clicky sounds. But apparently, it is jump. Quit and come back. We'll do that one. Set all sliders. in the menu to the available numbers to all setting sliders in the menu. All right, not that one. This one, I guess I will see everyone in 10 years. You remember Stanley Parable, the original standard edition had don't play it in 5 years, which I think I have. This one's don't play it in 10. So I will be almost 49 years old to get this trophy. And speed run complete. Oop, nope. Not want to start tracking that. So under 4 minutes and 22 seconds. Wow, I actually, what ending? You can actually get an ending in that amount of time. Obviously not in this run. Oh dang. I can really wait, hold on. Which one are you? All right, who's what around here? No, you're the correct chord. Okay. See what all go to trophies. Let's see what else we got here. Test trophy description, replace this. Okay. The game start back. Play stand for the entire duration of a Tuesday? Wait. Where's it? I'm assuming that you can cheat. Yeah, 15% of players do have it. I'm wondering if you could cheat the clock. There's really not that many trophies. % of players have already platinumed it. So, okay. All right, let's get back to doing some more endings. So, we did. The carpet's crunchy.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
we'll
he
go
entered the
to the
door
left.
on his left.
And just snoop around. We haven't been looking around.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Nope,
Feeling
no,
a
there
wave
hasn't.
of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track. There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
I forget how long you actually have to stay in for the broom closet ending. Okay, that one I'm gonna have to look up real quick. I'm not gonna sit here. I think it's 10 or 20 minutes.
He wasn't even doing it. If there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Sweet fuck all.
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused. You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Huh. Thought there was,
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe
I thought you had to be
when
in
you
here
go
for like a
talk
certain
about
amount
this
of
with your
time, but
friends,
apparently
you'll
it's
say,
just...
"Oh, Did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite. I hope your friends find this concerning.
Hey, everyone, come on. Everybody loves the broom closet ending.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid.
Hey.
He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Drugs and hookers?
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now.
We're dead.
You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed in front of your screen. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
What I like is that he didn't give a crap about the other player, just replace it.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
Really?
You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to.
Monkey!
A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
All right.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Executive bathroom. Oh, it opens out. To be rich, is it a crime to commit crimes? Isn't it rich? What if life would be what a life it would be to have to pick just one? Extreme bathrooms. We have no reflection. All right.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Goodbye.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley
We all
calmly
feel
walked
soothed
forward
and
into the
rejuvenated.
opened passageway.
Let's continue on. Of course, the next ending, we're going to fly through it a little bit. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on it. If you know the escape ending, then yeah, you know,
Stanley
it
walked
can be
straight ahead
time
through
consuming.
the large door that read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
No.
The door behind him was not shut.
And is it?
Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Okay.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Nah, you're full of shit. See, that's not death. That's welcoming me to the exit. And see, how could this be death? a nice little shovel
As the
ride.
machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted
bigger
this
as we get closer
end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Goodbye.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
But we're alive. Okay. So this is the
And yet it would be just a few minutes
escape ending
before Stanley would restart the game back in his office, as alive as ever.
and we
What
will
exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
zip through this one pretty quickly
When
because
every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now?
yes, I
Do
see.
you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Hey, yeah, this one is all kind of like the development of the game, and I think there is the new additions to it with the Ultimate Deluxe upgrade. But yeah, there's the original office, or not the original, but the first section of office corridors before you get to the two rooms. Very nice office doors and button sounds. So, you know, the credits, office computers, there's all different kinds of just neat behind the scenes stuff, is the different looks of what the, well, I guess how the boss's office looks, and different nooks and crannies that we can walk around and see different parts. And narration outtakes.
When Stanley came to the lift,
So this whole area is all kind of like, look, all different kind of neat things and whatnot, and to take in the making of the game, that's where we can exit. And I'm just going to fly through some of this because it can take a while. The countdown room, countdown desk, the freedom ending. I think there's a Warzone ending that was cut out. Nose itches. The screenshot depicts the early version of the ending known as Ending, which was eventually cut and merged with another part of the game. Which, this is, yeah, the model of it. Levers. Trailers. There's a pause screen. Meeting room. This is from the two doors, the maintenance lounge. Okay, yeah. And apartment timer, the cargo lift. I wonder if you, I don't think you can get the cheat ending in the game. I don't understand how you'd get the cheat ending. Narrator emails. Are you a rock? Are you a rock? But let's go ahead and finish this ending and we can continue on. Now I'm lost. This way. Exit. There we go. Oh wait, sorry. I think this is it the war zone? No, that's the cubicles. Stanley's office, which I believe eventually looks like this. Oh, I thought that was the. Yep. All right. Now we're just walking in circles. I don't need to walk around in circles, walk around in circles. There we go.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish
I know
to
that stuff's
control
actually really,
one
really
another.
cool.
How they both wish to be free.
Oh, you look at all the behind the scenes stuff. So we're gonna turn off the Stanley Parable. And
Can
just
you
like
see? Can you see how much they need one another?
I just turned you
No,
off.
Perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
But I just turned you off. What are you
Listen to
doing?
me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Turn
No.
off your PlayStation. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice.
I'm gonna turn off my PlayStation.
Choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
And we're dead. Okay, now we're back. And actually, this is where I'm going to go ahead and end this YouTube video, even though I'm pretty sure there's like a big chunk of it missing out of the beginning because for some reason didn't want to unpause. I don't know. So I'm just going to end it here and begin a whole nother one. So